Okay, welcome to my basic Japanese conversation lesson. Today I prepared two dialogues of something like real conversation in daily lives in Japan, which involves some important or frequent and basic grammatical issues. Conversation is obviously important, and what underpins the higher level of conversation is grammar. Without the knowledge of grammar, you cannot reach somewhat high level of the language as a whole system. And without the knowledge of grammar, it is not possible to produce a long speech, long utterance, even in daily conversations. So let us learn Japanese conversations. Keep in mind the grammar as uh, uh, a comprehensive fundamental. Okay, let's go. The first dialogue is a conversation developing on the way or on the street. First of all, let me check uh, how many Chinese characters or kanjis appearing here. You can read uh, without the key. Uh, me, one, two, three, four, five. Yeah, there are five parentheses. Some Chinese characters are very easy, and some are comparatively difficult. Yeah, how many did you how many can you guess correctly? The guess or no? No already. First, this reads as Michi, Michi, uh, Michi, Michi, Michi. Yeah, straight or way or path. Yeah, so 道で on the street. Yeah, there is the first position. Okay. And 駅 station. 地下鉄 subway or underground. 行って。あ、this is prior. 左 left. And 行って go. Okay, how many did you uh, guess correctly? Okay, and okay, let me read the whole conversation to begin. すみません。恵比寿駅はどこですか？地下鉄ですか？ JR ですか？地下鉄です。それならここまっすぐ行ってください。そして左に曲がってください。わかりました。ありがとうございます。そんな感じですね。So I colored in red some important matters. The first one, はどこですか is relatively easy. It is a way of it is a very normal way of asking where is noun. Before that, let us check the whole translation of the conversation. いや、すみません。恵比寿駅はどこですか？はい、excuse me, where is 恵比寿 station? 地下鉄ですか？地下鉄ですか？ JR ですか？ Do you mean the subway one or the JR one? 地下鉄です。The subway one. それなら、ここまっすぐ行ってください。そして、左に曲がってください。Then go straight this way and turn left. わかりました。ありがとうございます。Alright, thank you. And here what I want to ask is how many parts in the whole conversation did you understand? Yeah, the whole translation is here, and from now on, let us look into the details, specifically noticing these red parts. So firstly, はどこですか is the part we will focus on. Yeah, this is the manifestation of the normal way of asking, where is N? N denotes noun. Yeah, it's abbreviation of a noun. 名詞、noun はどこですか はどこですか ?Where is N? Where is noun? Where is noun? So I prepared some examples which can be inserted into N here. The somewhat typical examples. 駅はどこですか駅はどこですか and another thing to add, sorry, another thing to notice is that in Japanese, the use of question mark in interrogative sentence is optional, unlike in English or other languages. So you can instead use this circle, small circle, as a instead of question mark. Okay, and okay, let us be back to the matter of this expression. The examples are here. 駅はどこですか Where is the station? 地下鉄はどこですか Where is the subway station? Where is the subway? 郵便局。郵便局はどこですか Where is the post office? 郵便局。This may be difficult in terms of pronunciation. 郵便局。Because there are several elements are contained, which are very particular or very peculiar in the Japanese phonological system, like the length of the vowel U and 曲 the 曲 is different from 記憶の曲 KYO KU yeah 曲 one syllable although two molars. Kiyo is two syllables, kyo is one syllable. Okay? 郵便局 post office and bus stay. This is bus stop. Bus stop. バス停はどこですか And the other peculiarity in Japanese regarding this topic is that it is also even possible to say ここはどこですかここはどこですか It literally means where is here? Maybe as far as I know, it is a somewhat weird expression in English, right? In English, the rather better expression is where are we? Where are we? For example, when you get lost on strange in strange place, then you will ask a stranger this question: Where are we? ここはどこですか? Or if if you lost your memory by some accident, then you ask where are we? ここはどこですか? Okay, and So this is the story of where is N. The next topic is てください. Tail form plus tail form of the verb plus ください. Meaning, please do something, please blah blah blah. So it is a polite request, very frequently used in Japanese. Polite request, some kind of imperative, but very very polite and normally used. Okay, and the actual forms are 言ってください、曲がってください、読んでください、書いてください、食べてください、寝てください、like in ここまっすぐ行ってください。行ってください。Yeah, please go. 曲がってください。Please turn. うん。Okay. And to say てください or てください, you have to learn how to form a te form or their forms. Yeah, because there is no uniform, there is no completely regular rule. There is no absolute or united rule for for the formation of tail forms. Rather, and yeah, so it's not very simple, but somewhat complex. For example, in the cases of 行く、こう、曲がる turn, the small 2 appears, and this is actually, this is precisely the transformation of key and ki and ri. So in old or medieval Japanese, ikite and magarite were correct, but in modern Japanese, the small tsu is instead used. So 行って曲がって、行って、行って曲がって、ITTE MAGATTE. And in a similar way, in the cases of yomu read, rather than yomite, the correct form in nowadays Japanese is yonde. In older days, yomite was correct, but nowadays it's yonde, the correct reading, correct form. And there is even another way of transformation. Like here, kaku, to write. In old days, it was kakite, but nowadays kaite. So ki transformed into e. So, and so according to, so from verbs to verbs, it is different which transformation happened. So there are three kinds of these peculiarities: the small tsu and e. These are technically called onbin in Japanese. And the fourth pattern is like tabete, from taberu, and nete from neru. there is no such transformation. Just um, just exchange between ru and te. That's all what that's all that happens here.
How is it the case?
When the verb stem ends with a vowel or e vowel, and the dictionary form ends with ru, then it often happens that just exchange between ru and te is enough. Like in miru, mite, or kiru, kite, to wear. Or like here, taberu, tabete, neru, nete, tabaneru, tabanete. So yeah, when vowel stems end with e or e vowel, and the following dictionary form syllable is ru, yeah, that's often the case. Now, of course, there are exceptions, like kiru, kitte, to cut, or keru, kette, to kick. Yeah. So let's memorize the basic rules and several exceptions. And there are some exercises I prepared here. Yeah, for these two verbs, you are supposed to answer by yourself about the tail form. What are tail or their forms of these verbs? Okay, so let me ask you, how do you say please rest using kudasai? The exact answer is 休んでください。休んでください。did you notice some similarity between 休む、休んで and some verb here? It is 読む、読んで。Yeah, right. 読む、読んで to read. Yeah, and you will notice the fact that the both 読む and 休む ends with む as a dictionary form. And in fact, that's the reason why is used here instead of む. So む was transformed into む、読む、読んで、休む、休んで。And another verb ending which transforms into in their forms or their forms are ぶ like 呼ぶ to call 読んで or 結ぶ to connect 結んで and a commonality between む and ぶ yeah, do you notice? Yeah, both are bilabial 両心音 sound, bilabial sound, meaning that the upper part of your lip and the below part, beneath part of your lip are touched, are attached, are touched each other, are touching each other when you pronounce mu and bu, m sound and b sound, and that's related with the fact that both transforms into in their forms. 読む、読んで、休む、休んで。Yeah, there are other endings in transform into 死ぬ、to die, 死んで。Okay, the other quiz is their forms of 混ぜる. So let me ask you, how do you say please blend? Please blend. Yeah, and this blend is a transitive verb. Please blend. 混ぜてください. Okay, and for answer of this quiz, uh, you find a clue somewhere here as well. It's exactly 食べる and 寝る. In that, 食べる and 寝る contains a vowel as the last vowel of the stem, and the dictionary form ends with ru, and the same applies to 混ぜる, and that's why 混ぜる becomes 混ぜて as a te form, as well as 食べる、食べて、and 寝る、寝て。休んでください、混ぜてください。Okay. So yeah, although very irregular is the formation of tail forms or tail forms, but there are some groups analyzable that makes it easy to understand the whole system of tail forms, their forms. Okay, let's move to the other conversation. The second conversation develops in the station between the man and the official of the station. Yeah, and here as well, I put in parentheses the reading of Chinese characters. Can you answer correctly the readings of these kanjis? First, the first one. This is a Tokyo Eki, Tokyo Station, Tokyo Eki, Tokyo, the capital of Japan. And the second kanji is this, 乗ってください。乗ってください。to ride, to take, 乗る。And tail form is 乗って。280円。N. Yeah, this is N. And this, how about this? Keep, ticket. And the last one. 買ってください。買ってください。買う。The tail form is 買って。So, okay. How many parts do you understand of the whole conversation? The meaning of the conversation? Okay, let me play both parts of the two personalities. Okay. すみま、すみません。東京駅まで行きたいんですが、13番線に京浜東北線が来ますので、それに乗ってください。280円の切符を買ってください。はい、ありがとうございます。なんかもっと 面白い声ないかね。how many did you understand? Yeah, the meanings of the conversation. I provide for translation. すみません。東京駅まで行きたいんですが、Excuse me, how can I get to Tokyo Station? 13番線に京浜東北線が来ますので、あ、13番線に京浜東北線が来ますので、それに乗ってください。This is good. 京浜東北 line will arrive in the 13th platform, so take it. 280円の切符を買ってください。Buy a ticket of 280 円。うん。はい、ありがとうございます。Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. うん。So let us look into details and some of the important parts are already explained in the preceding parts. It's 手ください。手ください。手フォームプラス手ください。手フォームプラスください。Yeah. The forms of 乗る and cow are 乗って and 買って、like 行って or yeah, something we already saw. Okay. And and a new topic uh, appearing here is タイ。行きたい。行きたい means I want to go. Someone want to go. The subject is um, ex not explicitly said here, but yeah, here the subject is I. 行きたいんです。行きたい means I want to go. Want to go. And this is the formula. Yeah, verb plus たい want to do something. And the formation of verb たい is quite simple because in that you just have to replace mas with たい. Yeah, the verb stem form is the same between mas connection, mas form and tai connection, tai form. 行きます、行きたい。言います、言いたい。want to say. 休みます。そう、休みたい。want to rest. 走る、走ります。そう、走りたい。want to run. 食べます。そう、食べたい。寝ます。寝たい。so only if you know the mass forms, it is a piece of cake to form Thai forms. And the difference between mass forms and Thai forms are that mass forms are used irrespective of the will or volition or intention of the speaker or subject person. For example, if you uh, if you will go to your office and you actually don't want to do, then you say 仕事に行きます but you don't say 行きたい because you don't want to. Yeah. Yeah, when you want to go to your office, you can say both 行きます or and 行きたい。Yeah, 行きたい。Thai phones are only used when you want to do, you are willing to do that by your will. Okay. Will or interest. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, mass forms are more objective, in other words. Okay. The next topic here uh, is ga, this ga, and this no. These two elements are similar in that they attach to the end of a clause or sentence. More specifically to death or mass. Yeah, ですが、ますので、and the meanings are contrastive があるので、the meanings are, first of all, the meaning of ga is but or although or as, and its similar element is kedo. Yeah, the grammar is also similar and alternatively used. So and yeah, the examples are here. 家にいますが暑いです。As I'm home, it's hot. So 家にいます。This means I'm home. Complete sentence. And there, the element ga as a conjunctive element is attached. And then 家にいますが functions as a subordinate clause, and the main clause, the main sentence novelly appears here. Let's say this, it's hot. Yeah. The difference between Japanese and English here are word order or constituent order, and basically otherwise the same. Yeah, the other example is 暑いですけど大丈夫です。暑いですけど大丈夫です。Although it's hot, I'm okay. Yeah, 暑いです。It's hot. There, けど is attached um, to make this clause subordinate clause. In English, the subordinate conjunction although is placed before the clause, while in Japanese, its counterpart, kedo, is placed after the clause rather than before. Yeah, that's the difference between English and Japanese. And the main clause is here, 大丈夫です. I'm okay. And another difference between English and Japanese is explained below. A case of usage lacking main clause. So in Japanese, it is very normal to use independently the subordinate clause without saying main clause. For example, すみません、暑いんですが. So this is the end of the utterance, and no main clause continues, despite the fact that ga attached to this clause to form and is supposed to form subordinate clause. But it's very normal to say things like this. The literal translation is, excuse me, it's hot, but, or excuse me, although it's hot. And this period part here, the real meaning or connoted message is hidden, and in many cases Japanese people do not say it such things explicitly or directly. So what this speaker really intends is that the hero do something to solve the problem of the hot weather. Uh, so the hero is supposed to guess what the speaker really means. The real meaning, could you turn on the air conditioner or do something like that? Mm. Yeah, of course. Uh, mm, but uh, yeah, it's more normal in Japanese to say like this way indirectly rather than directly say please turn on the air conditioner or something like that. Okay, there are another example 休みたいんですけど meaning literally although I need to rest or I need to rest but so so what you might say you might say about it. Mm, but I think it's more direct than this maybe. Yeah, the real intention or real meaning is could you give me a break? Yeah, the speaker actually wants the hearer to give him or her a break or vacation. And the hearer is supposed to guess that, and the supposition is and that guesswork is presupposed in Japanese society. It is considered very natural um, mm, to use speech, indirect, indirect expression, and the hearer guess the real meaning as a matter of course. Okay, and there is another conjunctive element I already mentioned. It's node and kara. Um, these are grammatically very similar to ga and kedo in that they just attach to mas or des, but uh, the meanings are just opposite. I forgot how to say these terms in English, but in Japanese, these are gyakusetsu and these are junsetsu. Node and kara means so or therefore, uh, or for that reason. And the grammar is, as I said, very similar to ga and kedo. ますので、ますから、ですので、ですから。just attach to ます or です。For example, 来ますので、来ますから。it will come, so, or he will come, so, she will come, so, I will come, so. Or the other example is 暑いですので、暑いですから。it is hot, so, yeah. And in many cases, main clauses or the 結文, the result, the consequential sentence clause continues. Although I didn't write here, but for example, it will come. So please wait there. Or it is hot. So let's play. Let's go to the sea. But in the cases of Node and Kara as well, it is possible to omit the main clause or the consequential clause, like in the case of けど or が、そう、暑いですから。For example, 外に人がいませんね。One says, then you can answer, 暑いですから。And the utterance is over. Yeah, 暑いですから。That's enough. But in such cases, in English as well, you will answer just by because clause, right? Yeah, because why, blah blah blah. Because blah blah blah. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah, in English as well. Okay. Okay. To end today's lesson, I have a few exercises here. Um, concerned with what we learned. Um, there is a sentence, English sentences and Japanese translations incomplete. So you are supposed to complete the Japanese sentences by filling in the parentheses to make the full meaning corresponding to the English one. So what are the adequate was, you guess? Let's go from the first one. It's cold, so please close the door. It's cold, so please close the door. 寒いです。ドアを閉め。What do you say? 寒いです。寒いですから、寒いですので、ドアを閉めてください。寒いですからドアを閉めてください。寒いですのでドアを閉めてください。Did you get it? The next. Although it's a little cold, I'm okay. 少し寒いです。大丈夫です。What is the adequate word here? 少し寒いです。大丈夫です。少し寒いですが、大丈夫です。少し寒いですけど、大丈夫です。Yeah, that's the correct answers. Okay. Today's lesson is over now. Okay, thank you so much. チャオ。じゃあね。